Welcome back to Motor Authority Philippines. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a missile system that's rapidly becoming a cornerstone of air defense in Asia, the Akash SR-SAM, a short-range surface-to-air missile developed by India. And yes, it's more than just a regional defense tool. It's shaping the future of modern warfare, and it might just redefine airspace denial strategies in Southeast Asia. Now, before we get into the Philippine connection or its implications in 2026, let's start with what the Akash SR-SAM is, what it does, and why the defense world is watching it so closely. The Akash SR-SAM, short for Akash Short-Range Surface-to-Air Missile, is the latest evolution of India's Akash missile platform. It's designed to counter threats from the sky, including fighter jets, helicopters, drones, and cruise missiles at ranges up to 30 kilometers. Think of it as a battlefield shield, mobile, rapid, and lethal. Compared to its predecessors, the SR-SAM variant is faster to deploy, more accurate, and can neutralize targets at lower altitudes with improved kill probability. That's a big deal when you're facing wave attacks from UAVs or fast-moving aircraft. What makes the Akash SR-SAM special is its indigenous development by India's Defense Research and Development Organization, or DRDO. They've poured decades into perfecting this tech. By 2024, it was already undergoing rigorous user trials. Fast forward to 2026. And the system is now fully operational and integrated into multiple theater commands across India. But more importantly for us, it's now a system being eyed by countries beyond South Asia, including in Southeast Asia, yes, including us here in the Philippines. Let's break down the hardware a bit more. The Akash SR-SAM is built to be mobile and adaptable. Mounted on 8x8 wheeled launchers, it can be rapidly deployed in difficult terrain, whether that's deserts, forests, or island archipelagos. Perfect for a country like the Philippines where mobility and island coverage are strategic priorities. The radar system is another highlight. It uses the Rajendra radar, an electronically scanned phased array radar, which can track up to 64 targets and engage 12 simultaneously. That means one battery of Akash SR-SAMs can effectively provide umbrella coverage for a critical base, airfield, or coastal facility, even during saturation attacks. Let's talk reaction time. The Akash SR-SAM system can go from target detection to missile launch in just a few seconds. That kind of response time is crucial when you're facing high-speed aerial threats. And with a speed of Mach 2.5, the missile itself doesn't give the target much of a chance to escape. Now let's bring this closer to home. In recent years, the Philippines has stepped up its defense modernization program. With tensions rising in the West Philippine Sea and gray zone warfare becoming a constant threat, Manila is looking for cost-effective yet high-performance systems. This is where Akash SR-SAM comes into the picture. With its relatively lower cost compared to Western systems and its high mobility, it's being considered and possibly trialed as part of our country's mid-tier air defense network by 2026. There are strong signs that the Department of National Defense is exploring regional partnerships, not just with traditional allies like the US and Japan, but also with emerging defense exporters like India. The India-Philippines BrahMos deal opened the door. The Akash SR-SAM might just be the next big collaboration. And why would that make sense? Let's look at it from a strategic standpoint. The Philippines is an archipelagic nation with over 7,000 islands. Defending the airspace over so many scattered locations is a logistical nightmare. A missile system like Akash SR-SAM, which is road mobile, quickly deployable, and effective without needing extensive infrastructure, fits the bill. It's also interoperable with other systems. In an age where multi-domain warfare is the norm, Akash's radar and command systems can integrate into larger C4I networks. This means better situational awareness and faster decision-making during air defense operations. Now, there's also the regional balance to consider. China has deployed advanced air assets in the South China Sea, including fighters and long-range bombers. To counter these, the Philippines doesn't need to match them plane for plane. A layered air defense strategy, with systems like Akash SR-SAM at its core, could provide enough deterrent to make hostile actors think twice. And there's a practical reason too: affordability. One of the key advantages of the Akash system is its cost-effectiveness. Western systems, like the Patriot or NASAMS, while technologically advanced, are extremely expensive and not always suited to our geographic and financial constraints. Akash provides a middle ground, capable, mobile, and far more budget-friendly. India has already exported its defense equipment to countries like Armenia, Vietnam, and the Philippines is certainly on the radar. If talks proceed, and there are rumors that evaluation teams from the AFP have already visited Indian test sites, then we might see at least 1 or 2 Akash batteries trialed here within the next 12 to 18 months. Let's not forget the tech transfer aspect. India has shown willingness to transfer technology and even offer co-production under its Make in India Make for the World initiative. For the Philippines, this could mean future local assembly or maintenance facilities, boosting our domestic defense industry and technical expertise. By 2026, the Akash SR-SAM is no longer just a theoretical option, it's a proven system with successful exports, battlefield validation, and strategic relevance. And if adopted by the Philippines, it could become a key part of our evolving air defense network, alongside future acquisitions like multi-role fighters, coastal radar systems, and naval missile batteries. Let's wrap this up with what it all means. The Akash SR-SAM is more than just a missile, it's a statement. A signal that a country is serious about protecting its airspace, serious about mobile defense, and serious about adapting to 21st century warfare. For the Philippines, it could mean a smarter, faster, and more resilient response to air threats, whether they come from rogue drones or sophisticated fighter jets. So, will the Philippines move forward with this acquisition? Time will tell. But one thing's clear, as we approach the latter half of the decade, missile defense is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity. And systems like the Akash SR-SAM could be the game changers we need. That's it for today's episode. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss our next deep dive. This is Motor Authority Philippines, giving you the front seat view on defense, mobility, and power. Stay sharp, Filipinos. We'll see you in the next video.